Before we get started today, I wanted to alert you to the existence of my tour merch that is now on sale for everybody. It's super fun and lovely, and it's available down below. And one more announcement, this video is sponsored by my Patreon community, without whom I could not make videos, I could not make music, I could not do anything. If you would like to receive exclusive rewards from me, such as a video completely dedicated to you, or join me for my monthly live streams, or hear music before it ever comes out, and be a part of an incredible Discord community, it's the absolute best. I love my Patreon family so much. So if you would like to be a part of that, then I'll put the link down below and here. Okay. Hi, my name is Melinda, and I am a singer-songwriter with a strong Irish influence. As we have heard on my channel many times before, I play the Irish flute, I sing in the Irish language from time to time, I work with a lot of incredible Irish musicians, but am I, in fact, actually Irish at all? Yes. Potentially, though not as much as you would think. And for all I know, not as much as I think. I don't know. I super unsponsoredly and impulsively bought a Ancestry.com DNA kit because it was on sale. And I was like, sure. I don't even know if they're like the best database to help me determine this, but maybe my spit will reveal my true Irishness. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, it does not. No. I am making this video to prove 2 points. The first is that you do not need to be Irish or have any Irish heritage at all to enjoy or even play and sing Irish music. It is for everyone to enjoy, and if you would like to learn how to sing and play it or even speak the language, as long as you approach it with respect and learn from somebody who knows what they're doing, everybody's stoked. And that is not an opinion that I hold because I'm an American. That is the opinion of every professional from Ireland Irish musician that I know personally. We want these traditions to be kept alive, and as long as you do it with respect, then it's wonderful, it's exciting, it's beautiful. I do get asked by people from Ireland when they hear me sing in the Irish language in particular, whether I have Irish heritage, and generally they're not looking for a yes, they're just looking for another way to connect with me because the sense of place in Ireland is very important and a very easy way to connect with each other. It's not that they're looking to like approve of me in some way, it's just another layer of connection. So you don't have to be ashamed about being like, no, I don't, I just really love the culture. Like, that is an equally valid and beautiful response. And the second is that your spit does not have to define your heritage or your identity. What, DNA kits like this have the capacity to do is amazing and beautiful, but I see a lot of people using DNA kits as like a scientific override of their own lived experience of their heritage or like family stories. I just find that to be very strange. For me, this DNA analysis is just going to be one more data point because for me, my lived experience of my heritage was not all-encompassing of all of the different cultures within my heritage. I know I have Welsh and Scottish and German and who knows, maybe some other stuff in me, but my Irish side was the one that I had the most access to because my grandmother and my parents were very adamant that I have an appreciation for Irish music, and I grew up playing in pubs and singing Irish tunes and having the music be played around the house. For example, when I was younger and we would play tunes in pubs, one of the things we would do is we would have a plate of fries in the middle and we would like play the tune and then we could like eat our fries. Like it was this whole thing of like having a little plate of fries for us to share in the middle. And I told that to a friend of mine from Ireland and she was like, I had the exact same experience in my little town outside of Dublin. And this was my experience in Wheaton, Maryland. Irish music was my main line to who I am genetically, but I know it's not the full story. My genetics may not reflect the gravity of the role that Irishness played in my childhood, and that's fine. Like, that's really okay. I had the childhood that I had, and I am the person I am now, and it's all good. So, heady points have been made. Let's look at some spit. Data. We're gonna look at the data from the spit, not the spit. I'll spare you that. For context, here is what I know historically about my Irishness. This is a really fun fact that I love so much. On my mom's side, my name is Melinda, and then my mom's name is Mary Hall. Her mother's name is Linda. Her mother's name was Mary Hall. Her mother's name was Melinda, but she changed it to Linda May. Her mother's name was Mary Hall. And then we have the OG Melinda, my great-great-great-great grandmother, and she was from Ireland. She immigrated to the US as an adult, according to stories from my mom's grandmother about her grandmother, which was Melinda. And because it was so long ago, we don't know where in Ireland she was from. Boy, do I wish I knew that. But yeah, I'm the first Melinda in 7 generations to have the original Irish name, which I think is pretty cool. On my dad's side, we have my grandmother, Grandma Kathy, and her mother emigrated from Belfast when she was a little girl. This is a photo of them before they immigrated to the US. And this is super interesting. Belfast is in Northern Ireland. And if you are not familiar, the tensions between the Republic of Ireland and the North of Ireland are long-standing and incredibly complicated. I will put some resources down below. And my grandmother never talked to me about it. I did not know that there was a conflict until I got to know the stories within the music that I was hearing better and started to sort of parse the history together from the songs that I was singing. And I really, really wish I could ask her why. And ask her about how she felt about the troubles and the conflicts, because, or even how her mother felt, honestly. I will continue to do research about that as an adult and talk to lots of people about it, because I find it interesting to navigate my Northern Irish and Republic of Ireland identity in one. Don't really know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Other than that, we know that my dad's dad was at least Welsh. My mom's dad, a 3rd-generation Washingtonian. They've been in DC for a bit. That's where I grew up. His grandmother was born in Germany. And then there's also English on that side of the family as well. And that's what I know. All right, Ancestry.com, reveal yourself to me. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yep. Oh, Northwestern Europe. So helpful. 15% Ireland. That's less than I thought. Oh, Scotland? What? There's a lot of Scottish. And the tiny sliver of Welsh. Reese, my last name, is a Welsh name. Sweden and Denmark? Where did y'all come from? Okay, but everything else makes a lot of sense. Okay, so this England and Northwestern Europe thing, that encompasses the parts of Germany where my great-grandmother was probably from. So that tracks. I might have some Viking heritage in there, who knows? Okay, Ireland. Ooh, that encompasses both Northern and Republic of Ireland. That's helpful. Okay, so the one on the right is my mom, the one on the left is my dad, because that has the Welsh in it. So yeah, not a ton of wildly new information other than Sweden and Denmark, and also a raging portion of Scotland. I would love to know more about that, but I assume it is really far back because I don't know of any names in my family that are from Scotland. I have this like apocryphal memory that no one in my family can corroborate, but I remember it so clearly, of my grandfather telling me that there were some members of my family who were actually Irish, but they tried to pass as Scottish in the US because the Irish were so discriminated against at the time. I don't know whether that's true, but that could have something to do with this. I don't know. It's a mystery. So yeah, I am only 15% Irish, but that is a very loud 15% in my life, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank you so much for watching. This was really fun to do. I had fun reflecting on my own experience of my family and my history, and I hope it encourages you to dig into and reflect on yours, whether it is through just the experiences that you've had in your life or through DNA analysis, because in my opinion, both are very valid and wonderful. You can listen to my Irishly influenced music on all of your streaming platforms. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that bell so that you get notified whenever I post a video, and I will see you all very soon.